Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
And we start with breaking news involving a Moorhead home invasion. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Bosch. Police have arrested 4 people in connection with this week's incident in South Moorhead. Kaheen Mouday, Mowalid Hirsi, Abdi Aziz Ahmed, and Abdi Shakur Banade are all in the Clay County Jail facing various charges, including robbery, assault, and kidnapping. The charges all stem from a Tuesday morning home invasion in the 1100 block of Bellesley Boulevard. Police say the men forced their way into an apartment, causing one tenant to jump from a third-floor balcony trying to escape. Another victim was allegedly attacked with a baseball bat and robbed in the hallway, and the suspects then hid in his apartment for hours as police investigated the crime. All 4 were arrested later Tuesday by Dilworth Police on an unrelated matter. Well, we're following a developing story out of Moorhead as well. A man is now in jail and another is in the hospital after a fight between 2 roommates overnight. 45-year-old Raymond Jacobson is accused of felony assault and obstructing the legal process. Police say the victim has significant injuries to his head and body. Officers were called out around 1:30 this morning to the 1300 block of 4th Avenue South, but the fight had apparently been going on for several hours. Police say they had to force their way into the apartment to arrest Jacobson. Their report describes a chaotic scene inside, including significant damage and blood all over. Officers say nearly every object in the apartment was used in the attack. Also developing out of Moorhead, a routine traffic stop early this morning turned into a drug bust. Police say an officer had stopped a car for having a burned out headlight and detected signs of deception and possible drug use. A search of the vehicle turned up this: drug paraphernalia, 117 grams of meth, nearly $1,700 in cash, and 2 homemade fireworks. 21-year-old Larissa Galloway of Moorhead and 25-year-old Levi Melby of Fargo are now facing various charges. 2 Grand Forks men are also facing drug charges after a bust by the Grand Forks Narcotics Task Force. 33-year-old Kurt Knowles and 64-year-old Troy Oisted both face a felony charge of possession of meth with intent to deliver within 1,000 feet of a school. They were arrested after 11 grams of meth was found during a search of Oisted's home on the 700 block of Walnut Street. Well, in our campaign coverage this noon, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are now looking ahead to the rest of the 2016 election after wrapping up their final debate. Both sides are claiming victory today, and both sides say their opponent made big mistakes. Weijia Zhang reports from Las Vegas.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton have less than 3 weeks until Election Day.
No more debates, no more naps.
Trump made headlines during last night's 3rd and final debate when he refused to say he would accept the outcome of the election.
Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
Trump's campaign tried to clarify his comment, saying they want to see the votes counted without voter fraud before they accept the results.
He has every right. He has the prerogative to wait and see how the election comes out.
Absent widespread fraud and irregularities, then, we'll see. What he's saying is we have to see what happens.
But Democrats say it shows Trump can't take responsibility.
If something doesn't go his way, he's not going to say, I guess I should have ran a better campaign. I guess I shouldn't have been so divisive. He's going to blame it on somebody else.
The debate was the last chance for Americans to see the 2 candidates on stage together before they head to the polls.
Which candidate's performance tonight had the biggest impact on your vote? 3, 2, 1.
Republican pollster Frank Luntz surveyed a group of undecided voters for CBS News.
Those who thought Clinton won saw her as being presidential. Those who saw Donald Trump won saw him as bringing about change.
Weijia Zhang, CBS News, Las Vegas.
As the candidates head back to the campaign trail, Clinton will get a little help today when First Lady Michelle Obama hosts a rally in Phoenix. Arizona is traditionally a Republican stronghold. Polls this year show it could go either way. Well, after a frosty morning, it's still pretty chilly out there this afternoon, but it sounds like things are about to turn around. Let's check in with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli for a first look at our Thursday afternoon forecast.
And thank you, Kyle, and good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, we were cool out there for the start of the day today, and temperatures have not gone very far at all. Here's what it looks like right now at 40 degrees in Fargo and out toward Bemidji, 43 right now at Jamestown and Devil's Lake, and 44 at Aberdeen. Into western North Dakota, though, we are starting to warm up into the upper 40s out that way. Wind mainly from the west, but that is more of a cooler flow for us. Wind not really that big of a deal, 5 to 15 miles per hour, but it is making the really chilly air feel much cooler. We got mainly cloudy skies across most of the viewing area right now, and it is staying mainly dry out there. We're going to keep our share of clouds through the afternoon. Highs only into the upper 40s if we're lucky, as we're back into the 30s for the overnight period, and then we really start to warm it up as we go into the weekend. We'll have the full details coming up later in the newscast.
All right, Justin, we will see you then. Police are asking for your help finding a missing Fargo teenager. 16-year-old Ethan Kuchera is about 5'10", 140 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. This is his picture up on your screen right now. He was last seen October 13th in the 1100 block of 3rd Avenue South in Fargo. Police think Kuchera has ties to the Grand Forks area as well as Fargo. If you have any information, contact your local police department. 3 people, including 2 kids, are seriously hurt after a crash between a truck and semi near Holly. The State Patrol says 40-year-old Ryan Cerny of Fort Ripley, Minnesota, was driving on Highway 10 yesterday afternoon when his truck ran into the back of a semi. Check out the damage. He and 2 passengers, 13-year-old Ethan and 10-year-old Drew Cerny, were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The semi driver was not hurt. The Morton County, North Dakota Sheriff's Office says some Dakota Access Pipeline protesters are turning violent. According to investigators, 3 journalists had permission to enter the protest camp for interviews on Tuesday, but were then not allowed to leave and were attacked. The footage from the reporters is now being reviewed by police and charges are possible. A Fargo man has been sentenced to more than 41 years behind bars for a shooting in Dilworth. 25-year-old Lloyd Johnson was found guilty of 6 counts of attempted murder. Police say Johnson was part of a group of people who fired several shots into an apartment building last year. No one was hurt in that incident.